Hello everyone, this is the Smiling Mammoth and welcome back to Mammoth Plays Minecraft. I've been busy. I've got a lot of stuff finished actually. Yeah, I got round to doing the main bit. I do like the look of it. It's nice to actually kind of have something finished, I suppose, because not have something finished because we've had all these side rooms done, and you know it's nice to kind of have something just in the middle, tying them all together. I've added a proper ceiling to this, got leaves around the edge and stone brick on the ceiling, that's pretty standard. Finished off the enchantment room. What else did I do? I did the mine, I'll show you that in a second. Nothing down here. And yeah, that's about it actually. But the main thing I worked on was the mine. So I've got it set up now, got the staircase going down, but to save us some time, we've got a nice little water drop thing over here, so nice and quick, just, you know, vertical drop, water at the bottom, and then that's the way back up, and literally just branches off from here. I did have the misfortune of coming slap bang into a ravine, so it's slowed down building of this bit a lot, which is why I've only got these few branches, but I am getting... I've explored down these two branches already and I've got a decent bit of stuff from them, so I'm pretty happy. Today, what I thought we could do is, I want to do a minecart system, because what I had in my old world was I had chests just kind of lined up, basically where these bricks would be. I just had chests, and then I'd store stuff in them when I was down here, and then do a couple of trips when I'd done mining and transport it all back up. But now with the hopper, I'm thinking we can have kind of a chest minecart here that we can just kind of, so say we just come out of this, we can go, dump our stuff, fill it up, and then send it off. It'll go dispense its stuff, and then come back. I think I can program that in. I'll have to check. I might have to do some stuff with comparators. But yeah, so then hopefully that'll come back, and then you know we can just do the same thing again. So I've made a bunch of track, and got a minecart just to test it out. I want to do another track here, which will then be for us, but because I've got the staircase, I thought that's a bit kind of lower priority. I might finish that off on my own because there's not kind of anything tricky involved with that. It's just making it go where I want. So I'm going to go put down this track, put the powered rails, and then we'll start working on the station up top. Alrighty, the track is all set up, got it nicely going, no stops or anything, so that's all sorted. Now we have the problem of getting the stuff out of the hopper and sending it back down. Getting stuff out is fairly easy. If I demonstrate, just dump stuff in, feed straight out into the chest, which is good. The tricky part now is kind of working out when I can send this back. I can think of, or I know of, two ways of doing this. One of them is a timer. However, this could take a while, so probably a hopper timer is something Etho came up with, or at least he's the person who I saw doing it. And it basically relies on two hoppers. I can't demonstrate it. I've not got them, but it basically have kind of a hopper here and a hopper here feeding into each other, and comparators going out of them. And basically, when when one of them is emptying, the other one isn't. So it's what's the word? Like, it will just switch. So the signal side will switch every time one of them empties and one of them fills up. And I think you can have anything up to like a 4-minute timer with them to like really accurate timings, which is handy. The other more precise way, which doesn't rely on a timer and actually relies on the stuff in the chest, is using a comparator straight out of the minecart. The problem is, I don't know if this... got in the chest. If this works in the snapshot I'm on. So what I want to just do is test it quickly. Because I remember seeing a tweet that Dinnerbone had added it, but I don't know whether or not it was for this one or not. So I don't even know which way around you place comparators, so I'll place them both ways. And then redstone. Okay, so I think if you then just dump some stuff in, I guess no, no signal on either of them. Now if I place a chest down, yeah, there we go. Okay, so the big ends have to be pointing in. Don't know what that does. So that way's wrong. Alright, so I know it works with the chest, but so yeah. I'll go check I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm gonna need to go check for the hopper timer. It probably will be quicker, to be honest, to just update to the snapshot, so you know what, we'll do a fancy fade. Keep my editing skills up. So we're on 05B, and we have updated. Alright, we're in the new snapshot. However, it turns out we don't actually need to be. I have recorded this before, and Fraps was stupid and didn't record it, because when I reloaded after doing the snapshot, Fraps didn't start recording again. So basically, I've just tried out some stuff. I've found that the reason that the comparator out of the minecart track doesn't work is because you need a detector rail, and we have the problem because if you run a if I run a detector rail kind of say here, then, well, I can't make it stop on there because, well, I can, but then I won't be able to send the cart back. And B, well, if I put the cart on here, then it won't trigger this and I can't get a signal out. Then I thought of taking the signal out of the chest, but the problem with that is I have to set the distance for the signal to travel before triggering this again. And the only way I could do that was by making it so the chest was full, which meant that if I didn't send up a full minecart, the chest would never, it would never get sent back if it wasn't a completely full chest in the minecart. So this is my new method. Basically, the way it's going to work is we're going to use timers, hopper timers specifically. I'm going to need to make some more hoppers, but the way it works is you ping pong items between two hoppers, and you can you use the amount of time it takes to transfer the items from one to the other to output a signal using comparators. So I'm going to go make some more hoppers. I have had a thought though. Basically, I have a slight problem because if you'll notice, this holds 5 stacks, and yeah, 5 stacks. However, I'm going to be outputting 27 stacks if the minecart's full, which I'd like it to be. But I mean, with the hopper timer, it doesn't actually matter. But that means that I think I may need 6 of these timers, because otherwise, it's just going to get to 5 trigger and we'll be gone. So what I need to check is whether or not, like, kind of, it'll work, or if I'm going to need some kind of counter. Okay. So that's 2 hoppers. So the system basically works like, if you have to have them facing into each other. That's the important thing. So like that, you'll see there facing in. So if I put a piece in, flickers in and out because it's just being bumped between the two. Now a new thing that they added with hoppers is that when they get fed a redstone signal, they don't send the item back. So what you do is, I'm just trying to see if I can remember this right, as I'm going to need to move these actually, because I don't want to be interfering with this. So right, now you put a comparator here and here. Then you need a block there. No, sorry, wrong way. You need a block there, and then behind you have 2 pistons, which I forgot to get. Redstone. you need 2 pistons and a redstone block. I'm quite pleased. I need to use the redstone blocks for something. I've not found any designs that do it yet. This is the first. So then, what you need is, in fact, I'm going to need to put that block there. Redstone here with the piston. It looks a bit like a T flip-flop actually, so you then put redstone there, and if I can get round there, yeah, there we go. So then redstone there and redstone there, I think that should work. Then if I put blocks in, see, these will feed out, and then the time it takes for it to feed out, but we'll cut this in half a bit. So this will run out, and then it swaps, and then these start feeding back in. And that, by using this redstone block, you can take a signal out. Now what I need to check is, in fact, thinking about it, I am going to need a counter, because the time to take the stuff out of this is going to be the same as the time that it takes to do stuff in this. So by the time this has taken 5 stacks out, this will have taken 5 stacks through. So I'll check that though, so I'll work out how long this takes to fully go through, and I'll work out how long. I just noticed that's not connected. I'll work out how long I need to be, and kind of, I'm just going to get on and do the redstone, I think, and try and wire all this up. I'm hoping I've got space this way, because I may need to be expanding out. Ultimately, it's not too simple a concept, it's just going to be the execution is slightly trickier. So I will get on with doing this and give you a demonstration of the finished product. Oh man, oh man, oh man. It's actually now the next day for me. I've put at least 4 or 5 hours into this thing, and I just couldn't do it. I just don't know enough. I tried everything I could think of. I tried T flip-flops, RS NOR latches, the hopper timer, everything. I just could not make it do everything that I needed. So unfortunately that means we're not going to be be able to send the cart back. It's just push the button and it will go back down. So yeah, it's not quite what I wanted. I will carry on messing around with it in a creative world. Maybe they'll change something that'll make it possible, but until then it's just not gonna, I'm just not gonna be able to do it. So I'm sorry about that, guys, but yeah, it's just a shame really. That's all. I've not really got much time to record anymore today, and the episode's already fairly long, so we'll call it a day here. I'm not really sure what else I can be getting on with. I may work on the entrance, actually. I might actually get the door in there finally, stop all the mobs coming through. But yeah, that'll be it for today, so thank you very much for watching, and hello to you. Alright then, see you soon.